Go ahead.
Second part of 6.4 is to change decimals into percents and percents into decimals. So let's first talk about changing percent to a decimal. We talked earlier about when you go from a percent to a decimal and get rid of the percent sign, you need to give it 2 more decimal places. So if I had 7%, well, it doesn't have any decimal places, so when you give it 2 places, it makes it 0.07. If I had 35%, it doesn't have any decimal places, you give it 2, it makes it 0.35. Now, you actually moved the decimal point. So here's a little trick or a little tip to help you with it. It's the Dr. Pepper idea. Y'all know I love Dr. Pepper, and so this is the idea. Dr. Pepper, spell it like this, DRP. If I'm going to go from P, which stands for percent, to doctor, which stands for my decimal, notice that I have to go this direction 2 times, correct? So that tells you how to move the decimal point to change it from percent to decimal. So if I have 3.5%, I'm moving it this way twice. When you move it that way twice, that gives you 0.035 because you had an empty hump there. If I have 0.001%, take where it is, move it, pepper doctor, and that's going to give you 0.00001. Okay? Now, if you're going the other direction, if you're going to take a decimal and change it into a percent, you need to take off 2 of the decimal places. Okay? So if I have 0.03, take off the 2 decimal places, and that leaves it with just 3%. If you're using the Dr. Pepper idea, now we're going to go from D for decimal to P for percent, so I would move it this direction twice. So if I have 0.07, move it Dr. Pepper, and you end up with just 7%. If you have 0.0001, move it Dr. Pepper, and you have 0.01%. Yes, you can have a decimal that's under percent. If I had 1.5%, Dr. Pepper, and that now gives you 150%.